So can Bitcoin actually get to $1 million in 90 days? That means $1 million by this summer in 2023. Because there's a lot being said on the internet right now by prominent people, by YouTubers, in the media. And what I'm gonna do for you is actually give you a summary of what's going on, if there's any merit to this, and what are my thoughts. And by the way, make sure you pay attention, because there is merit here. So 2 days ago, Balaji, the former CTO of Coinbase, made a public bet of $1 million that Bitcoin will get, not can, but will get to $1 million in 90 days. Two people took him up on this bet, and here is the proof that he actually transferred USDC, $2 million in USDC for the bet, and actually suggested that everybody else should buy Bitcoin right now. So what's going on? What is this based on? And is this actually possible? So what Balaji is claiming here is just like in 2008, bankers are lying, and they lied hard. So just as in 2008, the bankers lied, this time the central bankers, the banks, and the bank regulators have lied to all dollar holders and depositors. This isn't your typical fractional reserve situation. The problem is there isn't enough in the banks on a mark-to-market basis to cover withdrawals. And they knew this. They knew this all of last year. He goes on to show some graphs, he talks about proof, he talks about what's going on exactly, and basically is saying that if everybody now in the next 90 days goes to withdraw their dollars, banks have a severe liquidity issue and they won't be able to cover it. Now, what's going on here is a lot of people, the media, social influencers, and so on, are taking this and are spreading the news, and it's going like a wildfire. And with the macroeconomic situation right now, with everything going on, banks closing, war in Ukraine, inflation going up, people are scared, and people have already gone to banks to get their money out. This is causing severe problems. Then you have the inflation situation. What people need to understand is that inflation happens fast. And when I say fast, I mean fast. You could literally go to sleep one night, wake up in the morning, and your money is worth 10 times less or even more than what it was the night before. There have been countries that inflation hit within 1 or 2 days or a couple of weeks. Now, America, the US, is a huge country. It might take a while, but it might not with a perfect storm. If this happens, it would cause a collapse, it would cause panic, a lot of problems, and things like gold, Bitcoin, silver, innovative companies, oil will skyrocket. As a matter of fact, we may even see a Bitcoin standard where the reserve currency of the world becomes Bitcoin if Bitcoin acts accordingly. The question right now is what you should do, what should you do about the situation to protect yourself and your loved ones? Okay, let's calm down and see things as they are. If you just look at TA here, you'll see that Bitcoin broke all the major resistances we have been talking about. We called the bottom at 15.6K. We were telling people to buy from $15,000 to $17,000 before it happened, and we've been going up ever since. And right now, with things that are going on, most altcoins are converting to Bitcoin. People are seeing that Bitcoin is actual sound money or hard money and a hedge against all of this. Now, Bitcoin seems to be going on a tear right here. I mean, the next resistance is 30,000 and maybe 40,000. And the way we are going, we can actually get above that. Look, we broke major resistances. The probabilities of us going up here are pretty high. And we were saying that 2003 is going to be very bullish against everybody else and all other odds. I made the bet with Gareth Soloway. I said something's going to happen and we're going to be going up. Everyone was making fun of me, but Bitcoin is going up here. Now, can we go down? Can this all reverse? Yes, but the risk-reward ratio here, the stakes are much higher than before. If you were waiting to actually invest in Bitcoin, I would say, hey, listen, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but it's obvious. Maybe you should start dollar cost averaging in Bitcoin right now and using it as a hedge, as well as gold, as well as silver, maybe. I don't really like silver, as well as other things that could hedge just in case this plays out. And by the looks of it, sooner or later, it will. But you have to understand one key thing right here. For this to play out, it has to happen in the next 90 days. Simply because after 90 days, banks will have more time to find the credit to be able to credit depositors. I mean, they have the money. They just don't have it available. Does that make sense? Because it's in treasuries and so on. So bottom line is, if you want to protect yourself, if you want to hedge against the dollar, if you want to hedge against what's going on, both macro and both locally, you should be buying some Bitcoin right now. You should be buying some gold coins right now. And you should be looking into other investments like oil, innovative stocks, and so on that can actually make you money. Maybe this thing doesn't play out, but even if it plays out a little bit, it could be the catalyst to make Bitcoin go sky high. Will it reach $1 million in 3 months? Maybe not. Maybe yes, though. The thing is, it should go up. And even if it doesn't, it's a great hedge. So if you were planning on getting Bitcoin for the long term, now may be the right time. Now, if you want to know more of my thoughts, make sure you watch this video right here. Or if you've already seen that, make sure you watch this video recommended by YouTube over here. Subscribe down below, and I'll see you in the next video.